Good afternoon. Welcome to our first ever tea break show. I know it's a bit strange, but we thought we'd have a go at this. My name's Debbie Moore and welcome to our Facebook Live. It's streaming on two Facebook Lives. Facebook, you got Craft and Chat channel and also Debbie Moore Designs. I can see there's quite a few of you already on, so welcome to the craziness. I'm going to give this to Dave because he's left the sound on, so I'm just going to give this to him. So that threw me. So I was going to say a long time no see, but some of you I saw yesterday. This is something new that we wanted to try because the idea behind it is that we are crafting and eventually we'll be crafting together. And it's just, the show is only going to be about 45 minutes long, everybody. And it's just your tea break, a time to learn something new. We've got a couple of products that you don't have to buy, but I'm showing you how to do a waterfall card today. So I can see that we have got Betty on here. We have also got, I've got a piece of hair that's annoying me, everybody. Let me just move it. There we go. We've got Betty, we've got Anne, I've got Helen, and I've got Jennifer, and I've got Margaret as well, and Victoria. Thank you, everybody. I was saying to Dave, I don't know if anybody's going to join me today because I only gave you, what was it, 1 day notice yesterday or 1 evening notice. So this is the plan of today. So Dave's nipped over because he's forgotten to get me a cup of tea. So the whole plan about it, so you can ask me any questions. Wow, there's loads of you. I've got Michelle, I've got Geraldine, I've got Hilary, I've got Mare, I've got Joanne. There's loads of you. I did not expect that. So, oh, bless you. Thank you. So the whole idea is, because it's been a very crazy time here at Debbie Moore Designs and also at Personal Impressions, because bless them, you know what I've been like the last 13 years. So we've amalgamated together, and so we're trying to get all these shows sorted out. I've been wanting to do more and more shows with you, do more lives, and I can see there's loads of you on there. And I can see that people have got just joined by Leah, Amanda, I've got Jill, I've got Carol, so thank you. So I've got 2 tablets now. I've got one for Debbie Moore Designs and also one for Craft and Chat, so I don't miss anybody. I've got Marie's just joined us and Susan and Sharon. So while Dave's over at the other studio making me a cup of tea, remember, if there's any questions, please just ask. This time is for you guys, okay? So it's almost like having your own personal tuition. If you have any questions or queries, I'll try and put them down. And also the other thing to say is, if you wanted to know how to do different shaped cards, like I've been asked about a waterfall, and we have a waterfall template, and you can just about see it there because it's a bit shiny. But when Dave comes back, we'll give it more detail. I'm going to be using some fabulous a Delta, it's called Delta Ciao range, and you don't have to buy any products, but we have that information on there. And really, it's just a time for inspiration. I can see there's more of us join us. I've got Suzanne, I've got Tina joined us, and I've got Jill also. With regard to these shows, as the more shows that we do, we'll always do Thursdays Craft and Chat because that's been going on now, oh my goodness, about 2 years now. But in the coming weeks and months, we're going to be doing special shows, so more for inspiration and ideas. I've got Mandy joining us for Cadence products coming. You've met Bella. I've got Amanda, another Amanda Bateman. She's going to be joining me more for stamping techniques as well. So there's going to be 4 of us to be bringing you more, and that's just with not including the special guests as well. I've got Jenny just joined us this afternoon. All so glad this is on a Friday as it's my NWD. You know what? I'm hoping that I can do these every Friday, except for next Friday it's bank holiday, so I won't be doing it. But my plan is to do this every Friday, if not every week, every other week, to bring you a little bit of inspiration. And I've been asked so many times how to do a waterfall card. I thought, why not? Sorry, I'm laughing because did you all see what Tina's put? Tina's put, I feel so sorry for PI. They don't know what's hit them. Tina, what are you trying to say? You know, you all love me. You all used to me. I am a bit nuts, honestly, because I come in every morning and go, morning, how's everybody been? You know, crafty Tigger, they call me. But I can see, remember, if anybody has any questions, let me know. Oh, Betty says she's in the middle of making bread, so might have to drop it out for a while. That is so funny. I've got Philip saying all as well, and Wendy. Oh, bless you all. Thank you. There's loads of you on. I really didn't think I'd have many people on today. And you've all made my day. So thank you for that. That really is so kind of you. I've got Belinda saying hi as well. I've got Anne. Mare says, say thanks to Jenny for me. I had a die missing from my parcel, phoned her, and the die came out today, so I can now make a 60th birthday card. Well, Mare, we work really hard, you know. I know PI is new for a lot of you, personal impressions, but a lot of you have known Debbie Moore Designs for a long, long time. So that customer care will continue. And I've just, oh, look, I've got a cup of tea, everybody. So now we can actually start the tea break show because I have my little cup of tea. So I'm so glad, and I will pass on your thanks, Mare, to Jenny. When I finish the show, I'll go back to the office. Anne said, sorry, I'm a bit late. Anne, you're not sorry at all. Oh, Jenny says she's not working today. That is brilliant. That's what NWD meant. I need to get on top of all the different ones. Oh, and thank you, Jenny. You put I'm a whirlwind. Well, that's what you like about me. So going back to tonight's session, this afternoon's session, because we haven't got long and I need to go. I will answer any questions that anybody has, so I can see that I've got loads of love coming my way and loads of laugh. I've got Carol says, well, where's Bella? Well, today you've only got me. Sorry, everybody. So, okay, Dave's in the room as well, but he's dealing with all the gadgets, and he might come and wave in a sec. Oh, look, he's got up and he's waving everybody. There he is. So you've got Dave and me in today. Okay, I've got Louise just joined us. So Bella will be back next week. Now, don't forget to set a diary. I will put a reminder on Facebook. We are going to have a birthday party next week to celebrate not only my birthday, but also the company's anniversary of Debbie Moore Designs for 13 years. And yes, I've got some new things coming and some exciting things. You just have to stay tuned. Karen says, hi Debbie, first time for watching you live from Australia. Have always had to watch and catch up. Karen, welcome. What time is it in Australia? Now, I'm so glad. I was just saying that I can't believe the amount of people that are joining. It is just so wonderful to see. I've got Pamela just joined us as well, and Barbara saying, hi Debbie. Nice to see you again so soon. I know, it is funny, isn't it? Right, okay. So just to recap, this show is more to do with you guys. So what I mean by that is, obviously on a Thursday, it's so crazy. I've got so much that I need to show you and share. And Bella's doing the demonstration, or we have guests. Well, the Friday is always just going to be me. So you're just going to be stuck with me. And the idea is, over the coming weeks and months, I'm going to show you different techniques and more, like if anybody used to watch the happy hour, it's very similar to that, but with a little bit of a twist. So hopefully that makes sense to everybody. Oh, Karen says it's 11:15 p.m. in Australia. Wow. Okay. That is amazing. Well, thank you for giving your time, and hopefully I can give you a little bit of smile and also some inspiration as well. I've got Lynn just joined us, and also Karen. So going back to today, we're going to do a waterfall card. Now, a lot of you have been asking me questions about it, so Dave will put the top camera on and show you this template. I'm going to have a mouthful of tea. So this template, everybody, will be available from Debbie Moore website from this evening, okay? So you'll be able to go on there, and that is debbiemoredesigns.com to download. Now, what I want to do is I'm working in real time, and what I mean by that is I am going to be crafting in real time so people can see how easy it is. Jenny's put, did Noel and Sparky move down south with you? Yes, he did, Jenny, but not till Christmas. Oh, well, okay. I have got, Ellen's just joined us as well. And Philip's put, have you been home? Yes, Philip, I was home, and went home last night, and now I'm back in here. So for tonight, I keep saying tonight, I apologize. For this afternoon, we're going to be talking about Delta. Now, Delta is a collection by Ciao Bella, and I am just in love with the nostalgic feel to this and also the romantic feel to this. And if I just show you the papers, and then we're going to get started with the watercolor effect. The products I will show you later on, but I just wanted to show you this item first. And I have lost my sheet. Oh, there it is. So the sheet that I have is CC0144. It's the Delta Creative Pad. And look, it's double-sided. Beautiful, isn't it? Designs. I don't know if anybody's ever used this collection before. It really is going to be so much fun. Lynn's just said, is this going to be on every Friday? I'm going to say every other Friday for now, Lynn, because next week it's bank holiday. And as you go through this, you've got ducks, you've got lovely birds, you've even got all the ponies and the foals in there. It is a gorgeous collection. You've got backing papers on the back. And as I go through it all, you can see the circles. Now, if anybody's bought my nesting circles, you'll find that these will fit in those. We've got tags that are very easy. You've got the backing papers on there. So I'm just going to go show you through it all, and then we're going to get started on how to create a lovely waterfall. But I've chosen this collection to do this the waterfall on, because you've got all these tabs on here that you can actually create beautiful papers that you can use. I mean, I have got some rice papers on today's show as well, because I'm going to show you how you can use rice papers as a backing paper. I love this. This is lovely. It looks very much like a postcard. So you've got those on there. And then the last one we have is you have this one. So you can see it is jam-packed. Now, of course, if anybody wants it, you can order it as normal. We will go through the process of ordering later on in the show. But simply, you put the code CC0144. And it is a really gorgeous collection, and it's by Ciao Bella. So going back to this, now remember, you're going to have to bear with me because I am reading your comments and also crafting at the same time. Janice has put, good afternoon, Debbie and Dave and the tea break team. Oh, Colin says, how to use mica powder. I will put that on the list for next time. And Debbie says, will today's items be invoiced with last night's orders? Yes. So if anybody has ordered anything last night and is ordering something today, we will obviously merge them to save on postage. And that will be processed on Monday as well, because this will be repeated as well. Margaret says, is this going to be a new happy hour? Potentially. I like the name Tea Break because it's 2 o'clock and it's in the afternoon. We've never done an afternoon one before, and I've been asked quite a few times to do one, so we thought we'd have a go. We might do a happy hour in future as well, but for now, this is our Tea Break show. Now remember, just ask any questions and I'll ask them. Right, so this is a template that you're going to get, and hopefully the top camera will show you it. Oh, my Facebook has just died. Dave needs to sort it out. So I am going to put that over there. I'm just going to continue while Dave's sorting that Facebook feed. So as you can see here, this is a template. Now, if you think about it, you know, if you've never done a waterfall card before, there's two things you need to remember. Straight lines mean cutting, and broken lines mean scoring. And when it comes to that, oh, you're back, everybody. Karen says, just finished making the tea card you showed last night. Oh, Karen, that's amazing. Okay, I've got Kaya just joined us saying, hi, Debbie and Dave, and all the international crafting family. And as I got it on here, I'm sorry, Tina says, I nearly forgot, so I haven't a hot cup of tea. Well, maybe next time. And it looks like Fridays are good for people. So remember, when it comes to this collection that I'm showing you, all I've done is I've taken the pack and I'm cutting it out. So I'm just going to try and see if I can get Dave to make this stand up. Oh, I've done it. There we go, because I'm trying to read two feeds at the same time. I think I mean two of those things. Carol says, you're great on your own and are you going to do a like and share today? Carol, not for today's show. The reason being it's the first session. Oh, and Jenny says, I like the tea break for the afternoon sessions. Oh, brilliant. When it comes to the waterfall, this is what you need to remember. This bit is the most important thing. Now, I've done one as a blank, and then we're going to make one together. So then that way you can download the template, okay? You can download the template when I put it on, and then you can do it. So the whole idea is, oops, this one's fallen out. Let's just put that in there. If I just show you that, can you see? You score it, so this is what gives you that waterfall feel. And then what you're going to do, oops, let's use some more tape. Just on this sample. There we go. So this is what sticks it together. So you can see that if I pull it, you get that waterfall feel. okay, and you're going to put them on every side. So I'm going to go through and using this very step by step, and I'm just looking at the the comments that are coming through. I've got Val just joined us, and also I've got people already ordering, and I haven't even shown you how easy this kit is to use. So let's get started. So I was actually wanting that square. I've cut the square out and I'm using it as a template. And what I've done already is I've already started to cut it out. Now I want 2 more, so I'm going to do the next 2. So literally, I'll get my pack, and this is my pack, everybody. And what I've done is decide what I want. Now you can use a pencil. So I've got 2 on there. It's such a beautiful collection, everybody. So I think I'm going to go with, I love the boat. So I've got the duck. I've also got this gorgeous bird with the wreaths in the, oh, I've just noticed there's fish. There's so much. And there's this cute little guy down here as well. So you're going to get all these. And you can do circles for the waterfall, everybody. It doesn't simply have to be on the square. You can do whatever one you want. So I've now decided that I'm going to use this one here. Just get my square as a template. And then simply, do you know when I say simply, I did have a pen a minute ago. So Dave says, make sure you're nice and tidy. Tidy it up. Oh, and I put my pen away. My pricking tool keeps stabbing me. Okay, so then all you do, everybody, is draw around that. Like that. So this is all I'm doing, is drawing around it. So there's that one that I want. And then I think I'm going to have this one as well. So just line it up and then put the square on. Now you can use anything you want to, anything from your crafty stash, and you can change the template. It is the main section that you need to focus on. So I've just realized without thinking I've used the same image. Well, we can't have that, so let's pick another one. So let's pick this one. Oh, well, let's go for the ponies, everybody. So I am going to go for the ponies there. Have that in there. So I'm going to change this from a circle to a square and then trim it down. Right, okay, so I've got my designs. Move that out of the way. And then simply what you're going to do is trim it down. So you can use your paper trimmer if you've got one of those. Right, okay. I can see everybody's watching because nobody's commented, so that's good. So thank you for that. Otherwise, I will be missing any questions. Everybody's liking Fridays. I've got Colin says Fridays are good for her as she's not working. Okay, well, we're going to stick to Fridays for now at 2 o'clock. And then we'll assess it and see. But from the amount of people that are on, I am so happy that you all joined me. I thought I was going to be here on my own with a, but it's nice that, oh, and 3 people, because 3 people answered the post this morning, or when I last looked at it, they did. And so, yes, it was a lovely surprise. Now, as I'm multitasking through, so remember this gorgeous collection. So I've just got my 4 squares ready. Now, in this collection, if I show you this template again, now you can, oh, by the way, so this is what's going to happen. Before I go over to the template, can I just say to everybody, if you don't have a paper trimmer, you can use your scissors, of course, or you can use a knife and a ruler, whatever you prefer. It doesn't have to be a paper trimmer. I just find it much easier to use. And then I've used a pen just so you can pick up rather than a pencil to show you the designs. So there are my designs, and then what I want is I want the duck on the front, and then I think I'll have the pony, I think I'll have the water, and that's going to be my order for that. But what I wanted to show you on the template, everybody, if you have a look on here, and it's a very interactive show, everybody, so you need to make sure that you can tell me that you can. Can you see this bit here? So this bit here is the bit that fixed to the card. So what you're going to do is you are going to then choose. So I've got all these tabs, so you can create your own tab, and this is what I thought this collection would be really good, because it's got all these little tabs for you with gems on, or faux gems. And I've lost, oh, there we go, my paper trimmer has gone to one side. And then you've got sentiments. So I'm going to go with this lovely I love this one here. So I'm going to have that like that one, and then I'm going to have that one. So I'm just going to trim that down. You're all quiet, that's for sure. Right, I've got Molly saying Fridays are good. Shadia says Fridays are good for her as well. Loads of you, brilliant. So let's go for this one. So I want to do a dual one. So because it's going to go on the side, I just want to use part of it, line it up, cut it down. Heather says, hi, I'm late again. Lol, just seen a notification. Well, I'm really glad because that means it's a notification on Debbie Moore Designs because we put them on Craft and Chat as well as Debbie Moore Designs. And we're going to do that going forward for a while so people get used to that Facebook. I've got Sandra just joined us. Afternoon, just home from holiday in North Wales. Wow. I wonder what the weather was like there. It's actually quite grey here at the moment, everybody. Right, everybody. So I've got my tab. Can you all see where we are? And now we're going to start with a base card. So what I want to do, everybody, is I want to create literally a 8x8 card because I want my waterfall to be in the center on here. So literally all you need to do, if you've never done this technique, this is my go-to because I always run out of square cards. So I've trimmed one A4 card down, okay, to 21 by 21. And then the next one, okay. I've just seen a comment. Jenny says, loving watching you. That's why we're all quiet. Well, that's okay, as long as you haven't all gone. Okay, so then this one here is 21 by 24. And all I'm doing is trimming it down. Karen says, think it is FB Facebook as I've been come to refresh several times. Okay, well, there might be something going on, but I'm still here. I've got Joyce joining us. So more and more people are joining us, which is brilliant. So when you do a 8x8 card or a 21 by 21, the second piece is always 21 by 24. And then you simply put a score line at the 21 mark, like so. And then all you're going to do, everybody, is fold this over, like so. Use your bone folder. Make sure you crease that nice and flat. And then you get your card. And then make sure you've got it the right way. There we go. And this is going to sit in here. It's going to be my tab. And then I'm going to use some tape. And that's how easy it is to use or make a card, a square card, if you haven't got one in stock. So the next thing that I have on today's show, by the way, everybody, is rice paper. I want to show you how you can back this with rice, how you can back this card. So you can use backing paper, but I love rice paper. So what we have is we have 3 different rice papers. So I've done this one here, so you can do different effects. But then what I wanted to is, I love this little cute guy. So I want to go for this one. So this one here, we'll go through it in more detail when we come to the end of the show. This is our set of 3 rice papers, which is CC0146. And what I'm doing is, you don't have to, everybody, think that you have to use rice papers for canvases. I mean, I've got some canvases to show you, which I will, but it is gorgeous. So look at this. So I want to put this on here, and then you can actually use it however you want. So I just want to use this bit here, and then I'm going to tear it. But I'm not bothered about, I don't know where the water's gone. You can use water, but I'm just using it this way because I want to give more of a softer feel to it. So I've got some of these lovely fibers. I am going to use Mod Podge, and also I'm going to take the white off. Now, if you use water and a paintbrush and do a straight line, I mean, we'll be doing that in more detail in a couple of weeks, you can get a straight edge, but I want more of a fluffy edge, and also you can see it's got like a tear effect. So I'm going through these products. So Dave's going to put the code up while I'm ripping it. Remember, this is in real time. So very quickly, I'm going to go in this. So this one is a set of 3 rice papers that I showed you, and it's gorgeous. So this, you can put it on cards, or you can put it on canvases. Because I'm making a very luxurious card, I wanted to put it onto my front of my card. The top tip is always make sure your base card is white, and then it will show through beautifully. Right, okay, so then let's get a brush, and then I'm using Mod Podge. Right, okay, so I've got more messages coming through. Where are we? I've got Molly says, warm evening in South Wales. Heather says, depends on what time you start, might miss beginning as I volunteer on Fridays. Well, don't forget, you can do on catch up. And Carol says you're great anytime. Oh, bless you. And I think there is something wrong with Facebook at the moment, because some of your comments are not coming through properly. So I might need Dave to look at it. So this is Mod Podge, and this one I'm using is a gloss one. And all I'm doing is just putting a very thin layer on here. And I have just used almost like a acrylic block as my little palette, but you can use a palette. And I'm just putting a thin layer, and you have to be very, very quick, because the other thing to remember is drying time. So look how nice and flat that's gone. And yes, you can put it on top afterwards, and I will, but I just want to start off with this just to show you that it's not just about canvases. You can actually do it on different base cards. There we go. Very quickly going over it, very thin layer. So that is coming on beautifully. Isn't that adorable, that lovely character there? Okay, so as we go through it, now we're going to do the waterfall card. So remember, if it is a broken lines, it means score lines, everybody. I've left that on there, okay, because you can just tear it. Suppose you should tear it beforehand, but it's very quick to tear, so it's not an issue. And then I'm going to use some of the strips that we have in the kit. Okay, so there's that. Let's move that to one side. I'll add more later. Have a mouthful of tea. How's everybody doing? Okay, are you with me so far? So far I've used one kit, which is the Delta, and now we're going to put it together. So what I've done, everybody, this is a template. Actually, I might as well do it from here. And then I'll add more ink to it, because I won't be able to finish it all from start to finish. So what I want to do is show you how easy it is to do. And then I'm simply going to cut it. There we go. So we've got the squares. I've shown you the squares already. I've also got my tab ready, so that's what's that bit on there. So this is the next bit. You can actually cut it out of papers, but for ease, I'm going to use this, and then we will back them later. And this is one of the templates that I will be putting on Debbie Moore Designs at the end of tonight in the template section for you to all enjoy and download. And then you can watch it on this video. So broken lines is scoring, and all I'm doing, everybody, it is this. Scoring, and put that down, it might be easier. Scoring down that. One that. Then another. So there's 4 to score, everybody. And you can use a scoreboard and scoring tool if you haven't got a channel on your paper trimmer. Are you all very, very quiet? Philip says, I had a problem with Facebook when using Microsoft Edge browser. I changed browser and it solved the issue. Okay, everybody, hopefully if you have any issues, that might be a way to go. So I've scored it like so. And then what I'm doing is literally pinching it, because that's where you're going to put everything. And then the idea is this is going to stick on here, everybody. And can you see, you then would have that on there, and then this will go like this. So let's put, I think when I put everything on, you get the idea. And then I'm going to finish everything afterwards. So you're going to start with the bottom. So that is this one here. I'm going to use tape. So this one, because of the time, everybody, because I'm doing it in real time, I will do the finishing touches later, and then I will then be putting the finished look on the website so you can see. But I wanted to show you the technique from start to finish. And that goes on there. And that's going to, I might stick it there. So the idea, everybody, actually, if I get Dave to get me a piece of ribbon so I can actually punch a hole in there, and then we can put that on there. Right, while he's doing that, any questions, everybody? Is everybody still with me? Yeah, we are memorized, just sat enjoying watching. Okay, I hope you've all enjoying a cup of tea at the same time. Because at the moment, this looks nothing, but by the time you see it, it will be, because this is going to go here. Oh, I really didn't want to cover that frog, but it's going to go. Just keep on finding any ribbon, Dave, if you can find any. If not, I will have to just do it without ribbon for now. And then, as you can see, everybody, you're going to stick that on there, and then it's going to go like that. But once I want to make sure, when you stick these on, everybody, make sure that they're just below the score line, like so. Oh, typical Dave. He looks like he's got me pink ribbon. I don't want pink ribbon. Right, okay, while he's hunting that out, let's get this sorted out. So then I'm going to stick this on here, okay? And the idea is you're going to put a lovely, that will pull that. Look how easy it was. Now everybody's saying the sat memorizing, that's good. I will have to have another go at this. It is very easy to do, but you need to have a piece of ribbon, but obviously I forgot to get it before we started. So, very quickly everybody, I'm going to use the ribbon Dave's given me, but I will then change it when we do the final one, because he's given me a very bright, illuminous, what colour would you say that is, Dave? Lime green. And I'm going to have to hide the frog. I might have it there, and then I'm going to put it together. So, thank you, Dave. Obviously, do not lose. I think, bless him, he was trying to find green. We'll let him off, won't we? Okay. Now, some of you are going to have a go. I've got Natalie. I've got, from France. Hi, Natalie. So the easiest way I would recommend to actually put this on, when I find my scissors, there they are, is get a piece of ribbon. And what you're going to do is pierce a hole through. Now, you need to use a piercer or a pokey tool if you have one. And if you haven't got one, you can use a pricking tool, but you have to make a really big hole. So what I mean by that is got to go, for your ribbon has to go through. And then what I'm going to do is simply get the end of this, fold it like so, and push it through. And it's just one of these. There we go. Goes to the back. Oh, I need to push it a bit more. Typical. So this is a slower pace, everybody. So I just wanted to show you the technique. We will be working on this a little bit more. I'm going to put that in there. And then the idea is this sticks onto here. I'm going to trim that down so you can see a little bit of the frog. And then let's get sorted. Have I got any questions? Not at the moment. I think everybody is, like you said, memorized. I can't say that word. Memorized. Let's have some glue. Mesmerized even. Dave, could you pass me the tacky glue over there? Because we need to make sure it is okay. Actually, I want to put this a bit higher up. There we go. Trim that down. There we go. And then I will show you all the other ones. So this is going to go here, sit onto there, and then you pull your waterfall, everybody. That's how easy it is to do. Let's put some glue on. I will be changing this and adding some more techniques. So we're going to just recap on the materials that I've used. And if anybody asks me any questions, let me know. So this is going to go on here. And I will be finishing it all off. While that's drying, we're going to add some distress inks. The kit that I've used, by the way, is CC0146. And if you just joined us, so I'll come to finishing that in a minute because there's loads more areas I want to do. So this is the kit that I've used. It is CC0145 and it's the Delta. It's by Ciao. It's gorgeous. So look, let me show you the papers. So let me just sorry everybody, it's CC0144. There we go. Not 155. 145 is a stencil that I've got in a second. So look at that. So let's go through them. So the double-sided, so you can see all the designs. Absolutely beautiful for you to enjoy. Got a special promotion at $7.50. You can cut them out. They give you that lovely romantic feel, very whimsical as well. You got that vintage feel throughout. And, you know, lovely imagery for you to enjoy. But it doesn't stop there because they've got that side. And then you turn over, you got so much more. They jam-packed them. And yes, it's double-sided, but it's a really good fun. Great for scrapbooking, great for card making. Now, remember, if you're new to ordering this way, all you need to do is put the code in and see where you go. I've got, I missed rice paper adhesive foam core. We're going to be doing the rice paper in a second. Don't worry, Roxanne. Jennifer says, wow, amazing. I love these demos as I can go back to them and where are we? As I can go back to them, especially when I am just starting to learn. Lol, you are very welcome. Trying it with template as you doing it. Well, no problem. We'll get it sorted. So this is CC014, everybody. Really good collection for you to enjoy. I think I'm going to get Dave to have a look at Crafting Chat because it's frozen. So going back to this one, so this is CC0144. Now the other one that I have is part of the collection, which I am going to utilize, is this gorgeous stencil. Now this gorgeous stencil is CC0145. I needed to show you this because this is limited. Look at the size of the stencil. Okay, it is fabulous. And look at the price, £4.85. You cannot go wrong with that. If you love that lovely effect, you can use the multi, because we're going to be doing different stencil techniques very soon. This one here is CC0145. And what we have here is we have a 3-dimensional stencil. It's only £4.85 because you've got these lovely birds. Right, I can see that. I'm now back on. Sandra, you might not have had a problem with the waterfall. With Facebook. I just did. Elizabeth just joined us. I was deep in watching last night's show. We'll stay here now and catch up on both later. Well, Elizabeth, welcome. And Tina says, hate double-sided. I know, but that's Ciao for you, everybody. This is from Ciao. So I haven't finished, everybody, so that's on that one, okay. And then what I've got on here, if you have a look on this side, what we've also got, I've just shown you the 3 rice papers. So the 3 rice papers you are going to get, there are 3 sheets for an amazing price. So you have got this one here, so you can see. It's the one that I have just used, and I will be finishing off the card and putting it on. So this one here, as I said, is CC0146. Then you have this one here, which I think is gorgeous. Now, we can use them on canvases, and I'll be getting to that in a second. And then last but not least is this one. So you can create main features on your canvases, or you can do it on your cards on here. So this one is CC0146. And if you love your rice paper, I'd put this in your basket because it really is lovely. And as you see, I have just created that. Hopefully it's dried now. I've actually just stuck tacky glue on it. Now I haven't finished because obviously it looks very plain at the moment, but you can see how easy it is to create that waterfall effect, and you can put different techniques on. Now the reason why I wanted to show you it is because we have loads more coming your way. Okay, so that's how to do a waterfall card. Sam says, oh dear, I have to go now. Enjoy the show. Well, as long as you learned a little bit of a technique. Jenny said, is Ciao our lovely Bella? No, Ciao is a brand from France. And basically they do so many rice papers. Now, I just want to show you this next one, because people have asked for canvases to get started. Now, if you have never done canvases before, you don't need to do a large one like this one, everybody. This is a large canvas, and it gets off-putting when you're starting off, okay? This is just one rice paper, and then we put some words on there. And I'll explain in a second. This one here is a smaller canvas. So we have a set of 3 canvases for only $4.99. Mary Lynn says, I can't believe how easy that waterfall is. Well, Mary, I'm so glad. Please have a go at it. This is what the afternoon tea break shows are going to be all about. Okay? I've got Holly saying good morning. Hi, Holly. So as you can see on here, everybody, if I show you. So these are done by Ciao Bella. I will admit that this is a MDF piece that I had hunting about somewhere. Okay, and then this is different rice papers. So exactly like I did it with this rice paper, showing you how you can put it on the card. I'm going to do stenciling effects on it, and I'm also going to put more sentiment. So when you see this completed, you're going to have so much fun with this. And I think, hopefully I haven't broken you. Something is going on with Facebook. Oh, there, you're back. So that is that one for the canvases set. Now, I have left magazine 59, Dave, just so you know, on my desk. So if you can run and get that while I'm talking to these lovely people online. I just wanted to show you one last item, but before we go to that, I'm going to explain about canvases. So I've just shown you how easy it was to put that on there. Now this canvas I did, and this is one sheet of paper, okay, and then I've just put some stenciling on there and put that on there. But then you can go to the next level, okay, and this is why these canvases are great, because it's a great starting point on here. Now the canvases themselves, look, 20 by 20, really good size, great for doing DIY, giftware for the home, and you can do whatever theme colours that you want. Where we go, oh, Holly says she's been a while, she's not been well. Well, I'm so glad that you've made it. Marie says, thank you for I've managed to make a water card. Betty says, missed some of the demo, we'll watch later and catch up, no problem. So this one here, everybody, is a much easier way to start with the canvases. And then as you get used to mixed media, this one here, everybody, is a next step. So you start with the one I showed you using one sheet. Then this is actually using 3 different sheets that we've torn. Okay. The large paper that's on the canvas, Elizabeth, is a rice paper by Ciao Bella. Now we've got loads on the collections, okay? We have got, this is the Parisian, and we will be bringing the Parisian rice paper in the next week or so. Oh, she's put, I really, really need it. Well, I tell you what, if you want it, just, we'll put together a kit to the same price that we had the other 3 Delta. So the Delta rice paper that we did was £6.77, and we'll put together a deal for that as well. Now going back from this one here, then the idea between mixed media is you can put ribbon on or lace, little wording and embellishments. It's so easy to do. And then this one is the next step. Now, if everybody's thinking, oh my goodness, it looks so complicated, it isn't. Now, I've just found in the warehouse, this is issue 59, and we did these canvases for issue 59. So if you've got issue 59, if not, we've only got maybe a handful of them. Issue 59, everybody, it has got loads of inspiration on, but look, we talk about mixing it up and explaining how to actually do that one and how to do that. And this one, if you haven't got it, this is our Celebration Gnomes. Okay, but look at the price. So if anybody wants this, you can have it, because only first come, first serve, because we've only got a handful, and then it's going to be completely sold out, which is CC148. And the reason why I'm telling you this, because it has step-by-step collections in on how to do mixed media, which is the canvases that I've just shown you. Or if you love gnomes, it has all these gorgeous gnomes in here, and I can see a couple of you are ordering it. And as I said, first come, first serve, and then I will not be getting this reprinted. We're working on issue 61 at the moment. That's due out next month. And issue 60 is what I had on the show last night. Sorry, everybody. It's amazing how quickly the time goes. Molly says, do you still have older mags? Yes, we do. Okay, Molly. Now, the magazine comes with a stencil, by the way. And this is an A5 stencil. This stencil is worth $9.99, this gorgeous heart stencil. And I explain how you can actually use it with inks, with your glisters, with your paste, and also with embossing. Okay, so this one here is CC0148. Colin says, I love the magazine. It's brilliant. Love the gnomes. Well, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. So that is about the mixed media. So that's why we put it on the show. More to be the fact that we've only got a handful left. So when it's gone, it will go. So the main item for today, everybody, was that Delta set of papers. Now, later on over the weekend, actually it won't be the weekend, it will be on Monday, I will be putting this completed because did anybody see Bella yesterday using the gorgeous, if I just get a white piece of paper, where's it gone? All under here. Brand new, look at this. Distress Oxide. I love this. So what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be putting this on here. Right, where are we with loads of questions? Gnomes are so cute. Holly's liking the gnomes. Everybody's loving the magazines. Right, if I miss any questions, the girls will pick it up. Okay, but just to show you, always dab on access and slowly rub in. So look at the difference. I am going to be adding more dimension to this, cutting out all the elements. So this is to show you how, look at the difference. Can you see how different that looks like? So in here, because I'm going to be using a couple of also some stencils. So this is the Distress Oxide, which is more of a matte finish and very chalky effect than Distress ink. And I've just put that underneath because I do not want to get all this, because my matte's over on the other side. And then what I'll do on here is I will add more elements. Don't forget you get, the first item was that lovely pad, CC0144. Now that is the end, everybody. I know it's gone so quickly, of our show really. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. You now know how to do a waterfall card. I will get this finished. I'll put some different colour ribbon on. Hope you've finished your cup of tea. Mine's just got a couple more left. We did say it was going to be about 45 minutes. I'm sure a lot of you picked up some tips. So some of you have ordered. If you have any questions or queries, please put them on the feed or private message. If you're brand new to my shows, welcome to our crazy world. Please private message your email address and your postal address, and then we can send out your invoice. This show is actually going to be left open again until Monday, and then it'll be processed. And if you ordered last night and today, they'll be merged and you'll be sent one invoice. And you can pay by credit card, debit card, PayPal. You can pay by backs. You can ring up. Okay, and this is the thing about it, everybody. These afternoon tea sessions, they'll be on every other Friday, and the idea is every time I'll be showing you a new technique. So because of the time constraints, I couldn't get this all done, so I'll get this all finished. Our telephone number is 01787 375 241. And if you have any questions or queries, please either private messages or email us at Craft and Chat TV or at Personal Impressions. Okay, I've got loads of people sending me messages. Thank you, everybody. Don't forget to join me this Wednesday, because it's bank holiday on Thursday. We're having a birthday party because Debbie Moore Designs is celebrating 13 years. Where's it gone? And I know some of you have been with me along the journey and will continue in the next chapter with Debbie Moore Designs Amalgamated and Personal Impressions. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. For those people that are waiting for their secret treasure hunt, I am now going to the office now, and I'll be putting that on Facebook. So I'm sorry for the delay. I totally forgot about tonight's show or this afternoon show. Take care of yourself. God bless. See you here next Wednesday. And Dave and I are off to London tomorrow to go and see a show, and I'll put some pictures up. And I will see you back here for some more crafting fun next Wednesday at 6:30. Lots of love and God bless. Bye bye for now.